To share with you sort of our heart and sort of our thought process on how we got to this idea of having this retail trailer for our business. I would say, I mean, do you want to talk about like how we got to the idea of actually uprooting and moving to Tennessee?
Sure.
So moving had been something that had been on our heart for a while, but there was so many logistics and his work, my Scentsy business that I had developed in California, and we had gone through many pros and cons and ran different scenarios, and one of the things that Mike had come up with was this idea of doing a retail trailer to be able to do fairs and shows. And so
I've always liked to do shows.
And I don't.
And she didn't.
I don't like doing them.
So I pushed her to do a couple in Sacramento.
Yeah.
We did like the Placer County Fair.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did the Gold Country Fair up in Auburn, and then we did the Sacramento County Fair. And while I was there, I liked it. It was a lot of the setup, tear down. Had a really bad experience with one of the fairs where they mislabeled our spot, and we set up this beautiful display, and literally were just about done after setting it up for hours. And the coordinator of the fair came by and said, "Oh, you're in the wrong spot." And I was not happy. We had to tear everything down, move it down the walkway, reset everything back up. And it's that kind of stuff that is like such a hassle for me for doing big events, that I would much rather do smaller boutiques and holiday fairs and things like that. But he does like to do fairs and shows. He likes to talk to people, and so we were trying to figure out a way to get plugged in here in Tennessee and run our business and still try to be successful here. So he did some research on the retail trailer, talked to some people, was able to get a custom trailer made in Georgia.
Georgia.
For the months leading up to before we actually even moved. So he did measurements, figured out how many outlets we needed, figured out how long it needed to be, and so then we're just taking a leap of faith. And
we also did, I did a bunch of research and found fairs and lined them up ahead of time. So out here, it seems like there's a ton more fairs than there is in California. And it seems like they're bigger fairs. So like a county fair might be, 6 to 10 days long and have 100,000 people, where the ones we did were like 3-day fairs, maybe 4-day, and they had like 20 or 30,000 people. So some of the fairs are a lot bigger out here, and some of them are about the same size, but it seems like there's a lot more. Like the first 5 that we have lined up this year are, for the most part, within like less than 2 hours from where we're at. So logistically this year it works good to be able to go set up, and I'll be able to come back at night. So
yeah, so he's not out being a Scentsy carny, so to speak, is what I keep joking with him and calling him a Scentsy carny, going around like the traveling circus and being gone for long periods of time at a time. So that is nice that he could go and do that and then still be home, because it sometimes it might be possible for us to do them together, but we still have 5 kids in sports and school, so we'll have to still kind of divide our time up. But I can't drive the trailer, and in his truck I haven't attempted to do that, so I probably will never. But
I'll drive it and set it up for you.
But there might be times when I go out there and I do the fairs, and then we're also going to have Hudson kind of help us too a little bit. But so we're really hoping that this will be a good idea, a good way to get us plugged in to our new state and our new community, and we're excited about the possibilities of it and what all it could bring for our family. It was a big deal, I think, leaving California and him leaving his full-time job that he's had for 18 years.
Yep.
That was a big change for us, and so I'm excited to do Scentsy full-time with him. Scentsy's been kind of my full-time thing for, I've been doing Scentsy myself for 12 years, and well, like 12 and a half years, and I feel like I know what I do on my end, but this is like a whole nother chapter of what we're doing, and so I'm excited to see what happens with it, and I'm excited to do it alongside him too, because then I get more time with him, and we get to just start off in our new state doing something completely different. Everything is brand new. It's so exciting and fun.
Yeah, and hopefully pour into, you know, all of our team members more. Like, we loved doing Wine Wednesdays when we were doing them, and we had like tons of people coming on and watching and interacting and sharing ideas, and it just, with me working and coaching soccer and everything, it was like every night was, you know, crazy, so it was hard to find time. So hopefully we'll have more time to do more videos and
yeah, and just pour into our team and into our group, and just, you know, connect with them, or you guys if you're watching, a lot more than we have been, especially in the past couple months where we've been trying to plan our move and things have been just super crazy. But we're super excited. We're excited to share this opportunity with people out here in Tennessee too. You know, we have our people in California, and we're kind of all spread out across the United States and Canada, but we're just excited to get our this retail trailer is something that, when Mike had the idea to do it and he was doing research on, there are other consultants that do campers and trailers and things for their business, but there was not a whole lot of information as far as where do you get the things you get, how much inventory do you need, what all is, you know, what all do you do to get this started. And so we're excited to share that with everybody from the planning aspect of it too. From just being able to create it from, you know, wood and nails and screws to, you know, shelving and product and, you know, fairs and shows and just all of it. We're excited to share all of the process with you guys.
so we plan on trying to make videos, at least you know, different milestones of the progress of getting the trailer set up and getting our POS system set up and inventory, and we're going to be building or finishing up building out this spare garage Scentsy office.
We call it the
storage.
little house. For my mom, she wants to call it the little house.
So we'll have a video for that, and then each fair, you know, we plan on doing like a vlog to basically, you know, go over like what we did at the fair, how it went, you know, how was the customer base, what were sales, you know, any recruits, just kind of get more information out there for people that want to possibly get into doing fairs.
Yeah, insert income disclosure statement, of course, we would have to put that in with everything, but yeah, knowing where to start up is probably, and who to contact is probably one of the bigger things, because everybody has to start somewhere. And so you know, start by signing up and joining Scentsy first. Can't get anywhere without that, and then, you know, go from there. So we appreciate your support. We appreciate you guys tuning in and following along with us as we do things. And if there's anything that you guys have questions about that we don't end up touching base on and you want to know, feel free to just comment and let us know, and we will do our best to be as transparent and open as possible, because that is what we know that we would have gleaned a lot of wisdom from that as well if we had that. So yeah, we are open books.
So we're gonna go pick up some supplies to get started, and then we ordered a bunch of the bookcases and some of the displays that we're using off Amazon. So we're gonna be putting those together, and then I'm gonna build the upper cabinets that we're gonna have the actual in-stock current warmers in. So we're gonna get started.
Yeah, our house is full of boxes, full of product that I cannot wait to get out of my house and into the trailer. So that'll be fun showing you guys, stocking up and seeing it go from an empty, metal box to something that is beautiful and full of beautiful products and that smells great. So,
Let's
anything
get started.
else? All right.
Okay, so it's been a few days we've been working on the trailer, getting the shelving in and getting some of our displays built. So we thought we'd take you guys inside to see where we're at.
Let's go check it out.
So we got an extra wide door. We're gonna build some steps here for customers to come inside. And we got our counter built. We have a good amount of space back behind the counter. Go back there. So customers can shop over here. We'll have our bars all laid out on the bottom down there. And then mini warmers will be right there. And then all of our in-stock current warmers will be up here with the stock down below in boxes.
Did you want to show them the room back here?
Sure. So we got extra storage in here. So we're gonna build some shelving down on this side, and it goes back on both sides. Quite a ways, probably about 3 feet or so. It's a V-neck trailer, so basically the whole V-neck is storage. And so we're still trying to figure out how we want to like set everything up in here. We have a few ideas, but comment and let us know what you think. If you think there's a certain rack that should have certain product on it.
Yeah, we were thinking maybe diffusers here, and then maybe have like a whole Disney display on one of these shelves, or just maybe just licensed products in general. And then we still have all of our laundry on the go, unplugged, all those things. So just trying to figure out for sure. I think warmers and wax over on this side, but as everything else, we'll have to figure out where it ties in on this side.
Maybe laundry on this one, or laundry and clean.
Yeah. Yeah, that could work.
So when we had the trailer built, we had it pre-wired where we wanted power. So we have power up top, and then these right here will basically hide our power strips for all the warmers to plug in behind. So the cords will all be hidden in the back, and then we'll have another power strip that goes right here for the mini warmers to plug into. And then we have power down here for our register. And then we have our porch. So the trailer's it's a 16-foot enclosed portion and then 8 foot on the porch. So out here we'll have 3 rolling buffets. So we'll have one going right here, another one, and then one going to the side, just right where the door would stop. And we have power up here. So we're gonna have string lights that will go all the way around.
And then in the event of bad weather, rain, wind, we're gonna develop some sort of sheeting to come down on the sides to protect our product out here so it doesn't get wet or blown over.
All right, so that's where we're at right now. We're waiting for a paint sprayer to come in today. Then we're gonna pull out all the displays that aren't gonna get painted, tape everything off, and then we'll spray it all white. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, so we're getting ready to paint. We got the trim put on our display cabinet for the warmers, and everything's taped off, cocked, ready to paint. So come on in for a second, look around. All the cabinets are all removed now. We're gonna paint the ceiling, the walls, and then all the cabinets that we built. So I'm guessing the roof is gonna take quite a few coats to cover up the black, but we'll get it done.
you want to be in our video?
Come say hi.
Hello.